Fred Schaefer was a little slow on the start, and that's very, very unusual for him. But it's what happens at the finish line. And look at this. He's so high, it's the rear tires that the camera picks up. Predator had the lead at the beginning, but he didn't have the horsepower to keep up with the world champion Barefoot. Predator falls down, can't get up again, and Barefoot sails up over the cars and into our final. This could be the matchup of the century. Now, Digger is already back in the pits cooling down. Fred Schaefer has Barefoot back there. His fiancée, Kathy, is working on the truck. Boy, tensions are running high back in the pits. They're sort of playing some mind games back there now to see who's going to be the first to go out for this final race.
Hey, why doesn't Digger go? Why is Fred not? Wait for him to start.
Just have him start and he'll go.
And we'll be back with the incredible Gravedigger Barefoot matchup right after this.
Welcome back. We're almost set for the finals. Another exciting finish is guaranteed on Monster Wars this week. Two crowd favorites, Barefoot and Gravedigger, will battle it out at the line. And 170 feet later, we'll have our winner. Let's send it out to Joe Lowe.
The crowd has been treated to one of the most incredible nights of monster truck racing ever. And it's all come down to this. Gravedigger Dennis Anderson going against the world champion, Fred Schaefer Barefoot. Fred Schaefer's fiancée, Kathy, has got to be the most excited person here. I know that's hard to believe, but she's bouncing around back in the pits, pacing back and forth as she watches Fred. We are set now, waiting for the green light. Both trucks come up, edge their way up. Barefoot got here by defeating Kodiak in rounds 1 and 2 and taking out the Predator in the semis. How did the Digger make it? It wasn't easy. First, he had to defeat the Invader. Then Carolina Crusher in that questionable call. And finally in the semis, he took out David Morris and the Equalizer. Up in the truck, Dennis Anderson looks over at Barefoot.
We got to pin old baby for all she's worth. I got to take off, light the motor, get over this first hump, try to keep those back wheels down, and just god darn nail it, man.
Did y'all get all that? Here we go. Green light, go. Dennis Anderson looked like he almost red lighted. And it doesn't make any difference because Barefoot finds the horsepower to take out the Gravedigger. Kathy picked up on the red light. She doesn't care because she heard that Barefoot won it. Dennis Anderson had all that going through his mind, and he red lights right here. You see the tires move. That's a red light. Fred Schaefer just nails it. He says, I'm not going to back up. He saw Dennis move, but he waited for the green light, and that's why the world champion is winning today. What a great day for Gravedigger. He almost went the entire distance for the second week in a row, but this red light right on the starting line cost him the win. But the Digger will be back. Don't count him out. Next week's another week and another race.
No one can nail me down forever. I will never die. Revenge is drawing near, so don't mark me out. I will return to the unliving end.
It's very simple. It's called Monster Truck Racing, and the first one across the finish line is our winner. Tonight, that winner was Fred Schaefer's Barefoot. Jim Davidson is standing by with Fred right now.
Fred Schaefer, congratulations, my friend. You just put Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger away in the finals here in Pueblo.
Thank you, Jim.
Another notch in your belt. Tell me about that final matchup against him.
Well, I know Dennis is one of the hardest runners out there, so what I tried to do is get off the line with him and get down on the ground and sit back in the seat and let that big Dodge motor take over from there and try and get to the finish line first.
Well, a disappointing finish for Gravedigger, but Dennis Anderson is sure to return next week, and he'll be bigger and badder than ever. He still leads the overall point standings with a total of 85 points, followed by the winner of today's race, Fred Schaefer and Barefoot with 68 points. Taurus finished the day with 60 to round out the top 3. Equalizer, Predator, and Carolina Crusher are 4, 5, and 6. Now here's the rest of the competitors for the rest of the season to date standings. The action continues next week from Houston's Astrodome. Until then, I'm LuAnn Lee for Joe Lowe and Jim Davidson. See you next time on Monster Wars. We'll see you then.